Been having a great chat already, Cubs. Been a really, really fun little conversation so far. We talked about Echelon. We've talked about where the heck are the rest of the Inquisitors. We got some other cool topics to continue with and chat about now. Guys, please smash that subscribe button. Helps us grow this awesome channel. Really, really helps us while we push for 10K. We're pushing hard. Come and help us. Come along for the ride. Heck of a lot of fun. Cubs, let's get down to it, mate. Let's continue our conversation. And, mate, it's been a bit of a slow news week recently. We're due for some information to come out from the guys at CG. We've had no State of the Galaxy or anything yet. We've had a lot of stuff that we've been teased that hasn't dropped. And really, it's been quiet on the office front, hasn't it?
I mean, I feel like the last month, every Monday or Tuesday, we say it's a slow news week.
Yes.
Every time yeah, I do feel like we're in a bit of a lull. Even I mean, we talked about this in my video, but even the Inquisitors here have it seems like they just kind of decided, oh, well, we're kind of done with that for now.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the frustrating part. I mean, well, I'm a little bit annoyed that we haven't got, we had the road ahead. We're due for the State of the Galaxy. I think that's where we're at right now, and I think that we should be getting something. What in the
you reverse that? We had the State of the Galaxy. We're due for the road ahead.
Sorry,
yeah.
It's late here, guys, in Australia. My apologies. I'm sorry, but no, we're definitely due then for the road ahead. We're 100% due for that one. It's just a matter of time. It's a case of when are you crystal balling this? Cubs, what are you thinking, mate? When are we going to get some stuff?
Dude, I don't know. I felt like it was coming sooner rather than later, but I'm looking at everyone else and they're like, oh, maybe mid-March, maybe April, maybe August. I feel like the road ahead it's got to be coming within the next couple weeks. It's got to be coming within the next couple weeks.
Yeah, have to be. I love how you threw in the whole August, mate. We've been saying, for anyone that's played this game for a heck of a long time, everything's always released in August as an in-joke. That's something that we've been joking
You remember
about
when that started, right? With the tank raid?
Yeah, that's right. I do remember everything in August.
Yeah.
It's crazy stuff. But yeah, look, hopefully we get some more information. I think we want something to get excited about, don't we, Cubs? I think we're due for that. I mean, let's be honest, the Inquisitors, they're not really rattling our chain too much at this point in time because we just haven't got enough of them. There's nothing really to get too happy about. We got Conquest. Happyville right there. So, we definitely need something to sink our teeth into and get a little bit excited about, I feel, anyway. Yeah. So I think we're overdue for that. But guys, give us some speculations. Let us know what you think is coming. Let us know what's coming in the game. What would you like to see in the road ahead that we haven't got? I know that I desperately want bloody ship loadouts. I would have really, really liked that yesterday. Chucked the wrong ship in a fleet team by mistake. And it didn't cost me, luckily, but I tell you what, I was not happy about it.
They've got to have that one coming.
Oh, man, that hurts. It really, really hurts, I tell you. But anyway, let us know in the comments below what you guys think. Now, let's talk about, we need to talk about the changes to shipments. We actually haven't spoken about this yet, Cubs, since it happened.
I'm excited to talk about this because I have thoughts and feelings and emotions. And
a lot of people have. There's been some real division. There's been some real saltiness. There's been some real frustration and anger, and people have been caught out on this. We know that. For those that don't know what the heck we're talking about, they made a change to shipments in a very, very
stealthy way.
I'd say poorly worded post on doing this. I think they recognized they should have been a lot more upfront with this. But long story short is that they used to have the credits along the top of the shipments. They've now moved that halfway down the list. So anyone that's just by habit tapped the top 3 at the top have actually wasted crystals buying stuff that they probably don't even need without even realizing. And that's on the player. I get that, right? I mean, it's one of those things where, guys, it's buyer beware. And I mean, whilst it's a habit thing, you still got to make sure that you push the right button in everything you do in this game, right? Shipments are no bloody different. So the good thing is that for those that aren't aware from the post that went up last week, you can get a refund for things that you spent on it. Like, I know that there are some people, for instance, that bought a 16 shard pack of Tebow. And it cost them something like 1,200 crystals or whatever that is, 1,600 or whatever the amount is. It cost them big. That's a big hit. That's the point. So, you can claim them back. Now, the issue is I've had, again, reports that claiming them back has not been easy. And some of them have actually been knocked back by a lot of the people that obviously take care of all the claims. You can't do that, Cubs. You just can't. You just got to, if someone puts their hand up and says, hey, I've got a problem here, this is what I spent. I spent it on this day. There's got to be a way that can be tracked and going, yeah, you did. Here you go, and rectify it. Because I tell you what, if that had been me, I would have been pretty off. And if that was a free-to-play player who saves up all these crystals and dropped it on by mistake, I'd be even more off. So, I think that something needs to be done, Cubs. But look, give me your opinion, mate, with all this. I don't want to make a mountain out of a molehill, but for some people, it's pretty important.
Okay, so opinion on two things. First of all, the refunds, and then I'll talk about the movement of the shipments. So in terms of the refunds, this is an example where I wish there was a little communication, a little synchronization between Capital Games and the EA customer support. To have some kind of indicator that shows up to them that, hey, this is this issue, here's the steps to follow for this issue. So there can be some unity on that, because that's what I hear a lot too with this kind of thing is it depends on who you get. Like one person refunds the crystals and one person tells you to F off. And so I would really like to see some kind of unity on that. I think it's probably the cool thing to do to refund crystals in this case. I don't think they have to, because it's visually right in front of you. I get why people are spending those crystals out of habit, and it sucks. And so I like that CG would be willing to refund those. But I don't think it's something that they have to do, if that makes sense. But I think it does prove that them being willing to change that kind of proves, or refund that proves that they're not just trying to flip one on us and get some extra crystals spent, which I think is good. Now, as far as the move is concerned, the number one question I have, and I asked this on my channel, it's just why? Like, why are you changing that? You know what I mean? What's the point?
Correct.
I just I don't understand the change.
It makes no sense. I mean, what does it achieve? Absolutely nothing.
Especially because they changed this initially. They used to be on the bottom. And then they put them on the top because, like, we know as a QOL thing, quality of life, to say, hey, we understand that you guys, scroll for these, so we'll put them at the top, and then you can see everything else. But now I guess they're just dialing that back, and now we got to scroll down a little bit. But I don't know.
Yeah. No, 100% agree. And this is the thing. What does it achieve? Nothing. It just makes it more confusing. And I understand, the reason they've done it, that they're cycling through gear in the top few rows that is more custom to the player and his player level. So that's kind of not a surprise.
Yeah.
But they could have still just done the crystals at the top and just dropped them the row underneath. I mean, honestly, like they could have the credits. I mean, they could have just done credits at the top, kept that where it is. The next 2 to 3 rows, make them your custom ones, and then go your solid stuff after that. Your rolling sort of purchases. It's not really rocket science. No. Honestly, it's not. But I think it's one of those things that once you put that in place, a lot of people are very familiar with making those purchases, consistently. So
wait, the game's been around for 6 years.
Correct.
6.5 years.
We've built habits by now, and this is the thing that's lost. And I know that all things should never be the same, because some things should be changed for the better. I just don't see the better in this. There's just no need to do it. I don't see the advantage. There really isn't.
The only thing I think of from their perspective is, we want those higher ticket items to be at the top, so you can be incentivized by those.
Second or third, you're still going to see them. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, second especially. Second row, you still see them. It's not like first row only, and that's all you get. We know how this works. Bring it up. Can you bring it up now, Cubs? Can you show? Or is this
I don't have my game pulled up.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was your game in the background. My mistake.
It takes a while to load too on BlueStacks lately. So
totally okay. No problem. Matt, I thought you just had the game open. Never mind me. So guys, let us know in the comments below what you guys think. Are we making a big deal out of this? Is it really that big an issue for you guys out there, the players? I think it's certainly worth, it's worth asking the question, and we're going to ask that question, which is really, really cool.
We're here to ask the tough questions.
Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern on my Twitch channel. Link is below in the description. Get into that link. Come and hang out with us on Twitch, 10 p.m. Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. We're actually going to have Crumb, and we're going to have Doja for the first time ever joining us as well. So we're going to ask him some questions, and that will definitely be asked. Come and hang out with us. You don't want to miss this stream. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. So come and hang out with us. It'll be absolutely Awesome. Viewer's choice question, Cubs. Always a lot of fun, mate. This one, of course, for those that don't know, we ask a question every week. If you go to the Discord server below, in that description as well, in the link, it'll take you to our Discord server. There's a channel in there called Rogue Actions Questions. Pop your question in there. If it's a good one, we'll ask it. It's pretty damn simple. So we got a really cool one today from Liquid Schwartz. Love the name.
Oh, I love that name.
Fantastic. It is a great name. Liquid Schwartz. Thank you so much for your question, mate. We really, really appreciate it. Question is this. It's around GLs, Galactic Legends. You ready, Cubs? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Does CG have a plan for how many total Galactic Legends will be in this game, or how often they will be released overall?
No.
No?
I think they're flying by the seat of their pants on this one.
You think so?
I don't think that they're going to cap how many GLs they do. I think they would like to release as many GLs as they possibly can over the lifespan of the game, and they want that lifespan to be long. I think they probably are feeling out based on the pulse of the game, because we asked, are we doing, 1 GL per, what was it, 1 GL per, like, two rounds a year or something like that is what we thought it was.
We tend to be getting, lately we've had 4 GLs per year.
Yeah, and they commented on that once and said, no, that's not necessarily going to be the cadence. And so it sounds like they don't really have a cadence ironed out. It's more of a situational kind of thing. But I definitely don't think that. I'd be shocked if they said, oh, we're only comfortable with this many GLs being in the game. Nah.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, and I think you're right. I think the issue with Galactic Legends, I think that they are just extremely complicated. I think they really are. The Galactic Legends are really complicated kits. I mean, you almost need a university degree, honestly, to just to decode them. In a lot of cases, there's a lot going on in those kits. And I think that they certainly need to be dialed in right. I'm sure they take a heck of a lot of time and resources. And you would like to think, of course, testing as well to make sure that they work properly. Honestly, I think it's a case of when we have it ready, we want to make sure we get it right before we drop it in the game. So we don't have to go messing with it later. And however long that takes, I don't think they're fussed, but I'm sure they go, you know what, guys, we want to try and spit out, 3 or 4 a year if we can.
Right.
I think that would be something we would expect, but again, it's not 100% locked in. That's how I feel about it. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see, right? Subject to change, baby. Subject to change. Cubs, thank you so much, mate. It's been an absolute awesome conversation as always. Been a great week, guys. I'm sorry we're a day late. That's on me. We had a hardcore GAC.
Worth it.
But we kicked ass, so it was definitely worth it. Had a ball. Hang out with us Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, Gritzy session, Crumb Doja with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Some other guests as well. It's going to be absolutely epic. You don't want to miss this one. Thank you so much, Cubs. Have a great week, my friend. Good luck in your GAC. Have fun with Conquest. And we'll see you again next week, bro.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah.